Okay, we are recording now.
Okay.
Okay.
So for number 7, randomly select 5 of the 30 salaries and commute the mean. What is the mean of your sample?
Yeah, I did the thing. I just cut the blocks and I take off 5 of the sample. My 5 samples was number 1 was 4,200, and the other thing that I picked, number 2 block, it was 34,400, and the other was 45,500, 52,100, and 47,800. So I got these 5 numbers, and I find the mean plus adding all of the numbers and then divide it through the numbers, the number of the time that I pick up, the 5 times in this case. So do you have the opportunity to do the five, to pick 5 different piece of paper and see and calculate the mean?
I didn't choose any numbers, but I can see. I understand that you would basically just choose 5 and then add them together, and then divide that number by the number of samples you have.
Yes.
So let me go ahead and, do you want me to?
Yeah, you can choose the 5 ones and do the mean,
Okay.
so you can have your answer and I can have my answer too.
Okay.
Because an extra question later, we're going to see how is the difference between my mean, your mean.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to say 42,500, 46,800, 47,000. 51,000. 50,500. Okay, so my mean is 47,560.
47,000. So you have really, they say that you have to make a mark here for what is your mean. My mean was to the right side, because I got 44,000 as my mean. Anyway, you got 47,000 something, right? So
Yeah.
it's fine, Okay, so now, yeah, we already marked on paper. And now the question C say, does your sample mean appears to be unusual? Explain what do you think it is, or if it's not unusual. I was a little bit confused with the bell shape or something like that. Like I was like, well, it's unusual because my mean is to the right side. So if it's a bell distribution, it's supposedly that my mean has to be in the middle. So then I was like, I was thinking that was a question. Then I go with the tutor, and the tutor explained me that this can vary because the thing is that when I pick the five numbers, the five number that I choose was like it was the highest end of the salaries. So this is why I have my mean. This is why my mean is unusual because the five numbers that I choose was really at the end of the 30 number. So it does mean that my means has to be like more close to the highest end numbers than in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That makes sense.
probabilistic. All stuff. Anyways, letter D. Letter D say compare your mean from your question 7A to the means obtained by the last three other individuals. What do you notice? In practice, you only get to see the means from the sample that you draw. So you do not get to observe any other mean that could have occurred. Okay, so yeah, this is why that was important to mark our means. Everyone in our group has to find the means. And in this case, I got like the means really to the right side, but you got like really to the middle side. So your choose numbers that were more like in the middle.
And what was your mean again? Sorry.
Oh, my mean was 44,000.
44,000. Okay.
So I got way to the right.
Yeah. Okay.
To the right side. Anyways, then we have problem number 8.
Graduate Management Admission Test is used as an admission criterion in many Masters of Business Administration MBA programs. The scores on the GMAT are normally distributed with a mean of 529 and a standard deviation of 113. Consider a simple random sample, or n equals 10 students taking the GMAT. What is the shape of the distribution of the sample means for all such samples?
Okay, for that one is the normally distribute shape, because that problem is telling you is that I don't know if you remember in the book they say that it is one of the books in the book that it says that that when the problem will say that this is normally distribute the standard deviation. I'm sorry, when the standard deviation is normally distributed, the mean has to be normally distributed too. And all the things that has to be with the problem are going to be normally distributed. I didn't really understand really well that part. I asked the tutor, and the tutor told me it was normally distributed. I checked with the key answers, and it's normally distributed. And I think that was my reasons why it's normal distributed, because the book says so. Yeah,
Okay.
like I was like looking for the answer, and the book say, and I think it's one of the okay. In the part say remember, they say the distribution sample mean is a distribution of all possible samples. For a particular sample size, it has to be mean of mu and the standard deviation of mu dash root square n. But it has to be something like that. I don't really get it how it is. I don't know. You have any idea?
What page are you at on the book, or what? I got hang on a second. Let me open that back up.
Okay. It's almost in the end. I went to the part say remember that.
Oh, the summary. Okay.
Yeah.
The distribution of sample means the distribution of all possible sample means. Standard deviation.
When there's another part too in the book when they say when that x dash the top normal. I think it's like when when it's normal distribution. I think that doesn't mean anyways. Let's say if the parent population is normal, they refer to the example in the book. They say when the parent population is normal, then the sample distribution of X will be always normal distributed, no matter how many observations are selected.
Okay.
So I think this is why the problem says normal distribution, so it has to be normal distributed. Anyways,
yeah, I think it's just one of those laws of statistics that
yeah,
I have a hard time understanding it, but that's just what it is. So
yeah, I was wondering if I have like a copy of the book in Spanish, maybe I can understand better because I was like, anyways.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't understand English.
Thank you, because I don't understand. I need to learn more English then. Go back to the university, go back to school. Anyways, question number B. I'd say, how do you know that the distribution of the samples mean has a shape? So the answer for the key should say because the parent population is normally distributed. But that was not the answer because they're not talking about the parent distribution. They talk about the test, the GMAT test. So it has to be because the scores in the GMAT test are normally distributed. This is the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, number C, say what is the mean of the sampling distribution of the sample mean scores for such samples? So that was easy because the problem is already telling you that the mu, that is the sample mean distribution, the sample mean score is 529. And the next question say, what is the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of the sample mean score for such a sample? Sounds like a twister tongue. But yeah, that's true, right? Like, what is the standard deviation of the sample distribution for the sample mean scores of such all samples? Anyways, found the formula when the standard deviation divide for the square root of the square root of n. So it will be 113 over the square root of 10, and the answer is 35.733. This is the answer.
But what did you get the 10 from? Sorry.
Because when you have to find the sample mean scores or the sampling distribution for the sample mean, in the book say, because the book says so, the books give you a formula that it says that the distribution of the sample mean equals the standard deviation divided for the square root of the number of the event. In this case, because the problem say that they choose just 10 students, so the n equals 10, and the standard deviation is already given in the problem.
Okay. So, and then so standard okay. So can you remind, what is I'm trying to understand which equation it is. Like I'm trying to find in my notes from what I was reading earlier.
Is it's when you go to the law of the largest number that is used for accuracy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not for that. This is the application of the formula. When you go to number 4, the means and the standard deviation of the distribution of sample means. It's the number 4 in the book.
Okay.
So if you go number 4 of the book, you're going to find that they have like two points. One point saying the mean of the sample is mu, and the other point say the standard deviation of the sample mean is the standard deviation divided by the square root of n.
Okay.
Okay, do you found it?
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. So
Okay.
yeah,
And so in this particular problem, it would be the, oh gosh. So you have this, the sample mean is the 529.
yeah, it's
and
already
then
given
you-
for the problem.
And then you get the standard deviation by
For the square root
the square root.
of n.
Okay, yes, the square root. So
The
you find
square.
so you do the square. So the standard deviation is the square root of the mean.
No,
Is that correct?
no, not the mean. It is the square root of the numbers, the number of the events. You would say like that.
Oh, okay.
Because in the problem they say that they choose just 10 students to find like they choose the 10 students to choose the scores of 10 students. Sorry, I just my head, but they just choose 10. So the sample was just 10 students, the score of 10 students. And yeah,
Okay.
the standard deviation is already given. Actually, these problems are more like kind of like verbalized, I think, because they give you a lot of information, and all of the information to do the problem or to put in the formula is already given in the problem.
Yeah.
And just have to
I think I make
understand
it more difficult than it is.
Yeah, the last question was a tongue twister. Actually,
Yes,
I don't know, but I just saying that it was a tongue twister.
No, it is.
Anyway. And I think this it for the home from the group homework.
Okay.
I'm doing right now the quiz, and I don't know, maybe I will ask for help. I'm in the number 4. You already trying the quiz, or you will do it later today?
I can work on it for a little bit with you. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
So are you doing the homework assignment or the quiz?
I have just did the homework assignment. No, the individual preparation. And they have the other individual preparation. No, the group preparation, the group, the exercise that we have to do as a group. And then they have a quiz. Now I'm trying the quiz.
Okay. So it's not the question of what is the mean of the distribution of sample means, right? You're looking at the actual quiz.
No, I'm looking at the actual quiz.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to resolve the quiz with the website that is in the book when they say the parent thing something.
Okay, so number 4, calculate the mean of the distribution of sample means. Round your answer to the nearest whole number. That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
taking the sample n equals 100. I don't really understand what they mean with this. So when taking samples of n, when n equals 5, what is the shape of the distribution of means histogram when the parent population is the right square? So,
Wait, what question was that?
is the number 3 for is the number 3 for the quiz? I think I have to do it as a custom. They say taking the sample of n when n equals 5, what is the shape of the distribution of the mean histogram when the parent population is the right square? It's supposed to be the right square. And then you have to take 5. The n is 5. So 1, 2, 5.
I'm not sure if I'm looking at the same thing that you are.
Oh yeah?
I'm in lesson 6 in the quiz.
Yeah, lesson 6 in the quiz.
Yeah.
Let me share with you my screen then. Compartir pantalla. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Can you see this? Oh, never mind. Okay. You see my screen?
I do, but that's not what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Wait,
This is my screen.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Right screen. Right screen.
Okay, I messed up. I opened up the homework, not the group.
Okay.
I can't get out of it. It's not my date.
Right screen. The name is 5. Animated. No 5. No 5. No 5. No 5. No 5. No 5.
Okay, so I can't get out of this thing without doing it, and it's not what you're looking at. It's the homework, not the group meeting thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna let you go, and I'll work on this.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Don't worry. Well, see you then, and see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday works. Do you want to do about the same time?
Yeah.
2:30 or 3? Okay.
So see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye. Have a
Thanks.
good day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.